Hey everybody, this is Jo and I'm here in my Houston, Texas garden and I'm in zone 9A and I'm starting on a beautiful live oak in my front yard, and then over the front of my front door is a Peggy Martin rose that's just starting to go over. I did a big video of all the native plants in my backyard yesterday, and so I am going to go through my front bed over here, which is about 50-50 with native plants. Oh, and here is, hello big boy. That kitty is a feral kitty who's decided to own us a little bit. Hello big boy. His name is Big Boy because his head is so big and the rest of him is so big. Hello Pumpkin. He's gonna run a second I walk over there. Well, let me get this back. Let me start over here. I've got yarrow, which these were planted at different times. This one is blooming very pretty. And the other ones are just gorgeous and green, but I don't see any bloom spikes on them. Yarrow is native to Texas. And then I've got some pentas. They're the large variety of pentas. And then some salvia mystic spires there. I've got a pretty rose here. There are 3 of them actually, and this is called Belinda's Dream, and it's really lovely. And I'll see, I don't know if it has a fragrance or not. Oh, it does. Very old-fashioned rose. It kind of smells like grandma's attic to me. But it's a really a good rose for Houston. I think it's pretty resistant to black spot. Here I've got Gora, which is a also called, I think it's called like whirling butterflies, and it is native to Texas, as are cone flowers. I think these are a cultivar of the purple cone flower. I think those are powwow wild berry, I want to say. Now this is an experiment. This is a dwarf Mexican bush sage, which is native to Texas. Over there in its little bird cage is a regular Salvia leucantha Mexican bush sage. I had never seen a dwarf variety. They get so floppy. I just thought, well, I'm gonna give it a try. This is supposed to get only about 4 feet tall. So we're gonna see if it's floppy and if it's how tall it really gets. I think I have a little bit of blue mist flower that has hidden under here that got left behind when I moved it. I've got Texas blue bonnets and a pink muley grass, a Gulf muley grass. That it was so beautiful, and there's lots of room between them because they're gonna get so big. And then there are 3 dwarf Barbados cherries, which they can get pretty big. I will keep them trimmed as smaller shrubs. And then I've got Walters by Burnham back here. I've got 3 of those, and they bloomed all winter and early spring, but now they've sort of pooped out as far as flowers go. So hopefully they'll bloom again in the fall. I've got a couple of porter weeds here that are native. Big purple. They should be, gosh, almost 5 feet tall by the end of the summer. And then I've got more Salvia mystic spires and more of that pink penta there. And then this is not a native plant, but goodness gracious, look at that incredible pink amaryllis. I love this amaryllis. And I've got some agapanthus back in the back, and a beautiful mutabilis rose here. You can already see it changes colors on the bush. So I've got a dark, a medium, and a light pink all on the same bush. And then this beautiful, I've got Jane Magnolia a Jane Magnolia. And then here's one that was mismarked, and so it's kind of shrubby and short, another saucer magnolia that bloomed about a week earlier and had a little bit darker flower, but I don't know the variety name. And then down here I have, oh, here's the remains. Here's the last dregs of one of the magnolia flowers there. This is lyre leaf sage, which has a really pretty little delicate blue flower on little spikes. This is an American beautyberry. The ones I have in the back just leafed out, like 3 leaves this week. They get full shade. This gets sun in the morning. I think that's why this one is ahead of the game. Now here's my big banner moment for the front yard. This big thing is my brand new wax myrtle, which will have tons of berries in the fall and the winter for birds. And that is why I replaced my existing Japanese yew and put a native wax myrtle here. And then you can kind of see into the back. That's an arrowwood viburnum there, and another couple of them there. And that will have berries for birds and is native as well. Got a little native fern back here. And an oak leaf hydrangea, which is native. That in the pot is a black and blue salvia, and it runs wild. And so I have it in a pot so it doesn't get out of hand. And then there's one more little, I showed you on the last video, through the fence. That's a coral berry, and that will have little berries and is native as well. Well, I hope you guys had fun taking a little peek at the front yard. I'm gonna end showing you one more of these magnificent amaryllis. Look at that. Wow. Well, you guys have a wonderful week. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.